What is up, everybody? Three people here automatically. Let's get these likes going. Welcome to the Chicago Bear franchise. We will be starting here soon, but give me a solid minute to get some things in order because, of course, sometimes I wish I could fix the PlayStation sometimes before I go live during these things, but a lot of things happen that way. So, what is up, Jamar James? What is up, John L. Jackson? What is up, Iverson Vlogs? I know, yeah, your coach has COVID. Yeah, that's yeah. What is up, Troy James? I didn't. Okay, so you didn't watch the Bears game yesterday. I was at work. What happened to Justin Fields? Why didn't he play? Justin Fields has been dealing with an ankle injury. So that's why he didn't play. And he became the sub, and we took the playoff contention. So that's what happened. So that's why you saw Nick Foles played yesterday. It wasn't because of Nagy decision. It was because Justin Fields got hurt. So it happens, and we have to go from there. What is up, Key in the building? Key in the building. Make sure you share this. Please share this because we are going to have some fun today on the MalcGoolie channel. We're going to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. This is episode 2, Bengals and Jangles, and we will be facing the Cincinnati Bengals here shortly. This is episode 2 of this Bears Madden franchise, because since this team does not know how to win with the current situation that they're in, if you missed last week's episode, it is on the channel, and it is on the certain playlist on my YouTube show. So I just brought Madden 22. What can I say about Madden? What can there be say about Madden? Madden is just Madden. I just don't know why people just go ape crazy every year when it comes to this game. Troy James, you saw the new Batman trailer. Yes, I did see the new Batman trailer. Guys, just to keep it in mind when I do these live streams, I do these for you guys because I love each and every one of you. I do this for all of you. I love each and every one of you. Guys, hit that like button. I want to get the 10 likes here. I want to get the 10 likes here. I want to get the 10 likes here before we start this game. So sorry about that. I got a lot of stuff happening here. Got a lot of stuff going on here today. Hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day today as we're getting close to the end of this year. Like I said, this series will be more of a 2-3 episodes once the Chicago Bears regular season is over and done with. And we can start moving this series on Sundays and start putting it in Monday. So it's like 2 episodes back to back. So, with that being said, and also, thank you all so much for joining me yesterday, too. I thought he banned. LOL, you, the homeboy, show up, WB event. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that was just unreal. Do you ever think... Okay, let me read some of these questions before we start. Do you think when Justin Fields comes back, we'll be a little bit better with the winning streak? To be honest, with Nick Foles or Justin Fields, we should. The goal is, y'all, when it comes to the Chicago Bears in reality... You guys need to ask the question is who is gonna stay and who is gonna go, because like that's where you need to look at when it comes to this Bears team from here on out. Like who's gonna stay, who's gonna go, who's gonna be that guy, question marks for the team. So yeah, there's gonna be some pieces moved around in the off season, which I'm 100% cool with. What if Justin Field leaves the Bears? Will you be No, he's not gonna leave. He can't leave. He's not gonna leave. Like I said, the best thing for the Chicago Bears to do is either Foles or, to be honest, if Nagy was a good coach, like, well, even though that's hard to believe, but if he was a smart coach, he would let Justin Fields finish out this season. But if he's not healthy, then your best bet is Nick Foles. Andy Dalton couldn't play yesterday because he was hurt. So yeah, the only thing we can do right now as a Bears fan, we got to do the following. Number one, we can spoil the Giants. We can spoil them getting a top 5 pick and getting them a top 10 pick in their next coming draft. We can play spoiler for Minnesota if Minnesota wins next week. So that's all the Bears can do is play spoiler. They've played spoiler for the Seahawks yesterday, so they're gonna play spoiler here today. So let's get this game started, y'all. 78 overall, 76 overall. So yes, Khalil Mack and Benal Nichols are back for this game, and we will be playing the full game. I'm going to do a little bit of something here for the Chicago Bears team. I'm going to add out the uniforms here for the Bears here. I'm going to give them something else. So I know a lot of you guys, yeah, they're going to be rocking with the orange jerseys today. They're rocking with the orange jerseys today. With the away pants. Yeah, the Bears are going to be rocking it out. Rocking it out today. They're going to be rocking it tonight. This is our jerseys for today. Hope everyone liked this because I want to try something new with these uniforms every single game. So this is just something like something new and ready. So yeah, this is a Madden franchise. Let's get ready for this. Let's hit that like button. Let's get to going. Love it. Let's start off. Bears, Bengals and Jangals. Can the Bears bounce back after that heartbreaking loss? But the goal for today for Nagy is, oh man, yeah, Jesse Bates versus, then you got Montgomery. The fact that Montgomery went to a 78 really bothers me. All right, so yeah, Eddie Goldman. Yeah, they're showing all of this as well. So here we go. Soldier Field. Look at that, Matt Nagy. We have the Bengals and the Chicago Bears. Bears rocking it out here. Can Justin Fields? It's ball security. It's for the Bears. It's ball security. So it's like, so we got Joe Burrow versus the one and only Justin Fields, who will be starting here. He had a great game last week, great game rushing the ball. But the thing is, can the defense hold together? Can Justin Fields not make any rookie mistakes? Because he made one mistake, and that was a few mistakes, and that was one, fumbling the ball, and also interception and the game-winning field drive that could have won the game. I have a question. How will you get out of your contract if you don't want... Bro, he's not leaving. I know what you're trying to say, but he's not leaving. Tyler Boyd, last week, he had 8 catches, 154 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest was 30. So, yeah, Tyler Boyd is going to be a factor here. The Bears will get the ball first here in this game here. And as we start, like I remind you all that this is a super sim. So, in other words, I have no control here for the game. And sorry, I go slow. We have to do that. So, it seems like we're going to miss a few as the Bears will get a field goal kick in. Kick is up. Kick is good. So, the Bears put points on the board first. So, yeah, the refs was trying to cheat the Bears yesterday. There was a lot of moments of officiating. So let's focus on the Madden series, guys. I know you guys want me to talk about the Bears, but let's focus on this Madden series, and we'll go from there as Cincinnati will try to get something for their first drive, and wow, they will get started right on the 29-yard line. And here comes Joe Burrow and this Bengals offense. 25 of 35 last week. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at his 2021 stats. Man has 2 touchdowns this season. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to deep that. The goal here for the Bears is to stop the deep threat So let's see what they do here with this Bears defense. All right, and here we go, Joe. He gets a man in the middle, wide open, and he gets a first down for a gain of about 13 yards. That was Tyler Boyd. I don't play the game. It's CPU versus CPU. I'll play it, but I am not a Madden guy. I'm not a Madden guy. So here we go. Another set of downs, and Barrow gets it, and that was pass completed, 8 yards. And that was Tyler Boyd again. Tyler Boyd is going to be the X factor. They have to have somebody on him. Here we go, play action. Joe throws and almost picked off, and that would have been pick number 2 for Mr. Blake Martinez. Blake, you gotta catch those, baby. You gotta catch those. All right, 3rd and 2. Can the Bears get the Bengals? And here we go. And once again, Blake Martinez breaks up the pass. I love Blake Martinez. I'm so glad I traded Danny Trevathan for Blake Martinez. And here we go, punt. Punt, and oh boy, fair catched it, and the Bears will start at the own 7-yard line. That was a nice punt by Cincinnati. And here comes Justin Fields. 1st and 10. They got 3 points in their first drive. So here we go here. Justin Fields looking to throw. He's looking. Throws, and he got a man, and I believe that's Allen Robinson. Only gets about 1 on that play. Justin Fields got to try to do a better job of getting more of his weapons here. And they give it to Montgomery, who tries to go on the outside. He has 5 rushes, 20 yards. So 3rd and 7. This is not a very good second drive here for the Bears, even though they got 3 points on the board. Justin Fields looking. He's looking. Oh, Justin Fields throws deep and nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. It was intended for Chris. And now a punt now from Pat O'Donnell. Then Bengals are going to get hella good field position here as they start on the Bears' 43-yard line. Nice reception there by Phillips. And here comes Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has a lot of good field position here. Can the Bengals take the lead here? They give it to Joe Mixon, who runs up the gun, and he plows a man down. That was Lucas who went down, but he gets about 8. Great tackle there. Rushing yards here. That was the first rush for this Bengals offense, and they give it to Joe again, and Joe gets stopped. Injury timeout. Eddie Goldman is hurt. That's not good for this Bears D-line. And that was Roquan Smith with the tackle. Eddie Goldman, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully Eddie Goldman is okay. He is hurt. And it looks like it could be a potential wrist injury. All right, 3rd and 2 coming up here. Can the Bears stop him? They stop him earlier. Joe, quick throw. Intercepted by the Bears. That's Richard Sherman's first interception of the year. Picked off by Richard Sherman. Look at that. Beautiful. Got him right there. Aren't you glad I picked up Richard Sherman? So glad I picked up Richard Sherman. Now here comes the Bears offense as the Bears defense walks off the field. And that is Cincinnati's first turnover, and that was Joe. And that's Barrow's first ever interception of the year as Montgomery tries to run it up the middle. And Montgomery last week with 18 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. We'll love to do better stats here today as he picks up about 8. I will be watching Raw later on, so I don't want to talk about wrestling, Troy. All right, here we go. Bears with another play action fake. Justin Fields throws, and that was nearly picked off. Attended to Allen Robinson. Justin Fields is just throwing the ball. I appreciate him throwing, but he has to also notice this too. 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Bears. Justin Fields got to do a better job of not throwing it into coverage. And he got a man open. And that's a first down. And that was Jimmy Graham, who had a lot of touches last week. And the first down for the Bears. New set of downs here for the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields, 4 of 9. And here we go. They give it to Montgomery, trying to run up the middle, and Montgomery and Alexander Hambright. That's another Chicago Bear offensive lineman that's been hurt, and this is only the second game. That's very, very, very alarming. Alexander Hambright, who I'm giving the start to, and they're looking at him right now. And it looks like more of a wrist injury, and it doesn't look good. He might not return for this game. Like I said, I am going to be looking for an offensive lineman in our draft. That is for sure. As Justin Fields throws, and he pass, they're going to say incomplete, 3rd and 6. I could challenge that. Nagy going to challenge it? Nah, he won't challenge it. Remember, this is Coach Nagy we talking about. Man King said you should get David Castro. All right, here we go. Another set of downs. Ooh, nice pass by Justin Fields to Allen Robinson. And now a first down here for the Bears. Nice pass there by Justin Fields. I got to give it to this offensive line. They actually been protecting Fields, because Fields got sacked 3 times last week. And so far they're doing a phenomenal job of protecting him here in this first quarter. All right, 1st and 10. And Justin Fields throwing the ball up, and is that a touchdown? Yes, it is! Touchdown, Chicago! Touchdown, Chicago! I think that's Demir Bird with the touchdown. We got to, no, that's Hakeem Grant. Sorry, Hakeem Grant with the touchdown. Look at that from Justin Fields. You can't coach that. Beautiful. Got the mismatch. Hakeem Grant with his first touchdown reception of the season, and the Bears put on more points to their lead. And now it's a booth review. Now they're going to check to see if there's an actual touchdown. Let's see. Let's see this. Let's see if both feet was in bound. Oh, they might. Receiver had possession. He has the ball. 1. 2, I think that's a catch. I believe that's a catch. But let's see what they mark it here. It's really close, but I think Hakeem Grant got that. And let's see. And the play stands. So it's a touchdown. So here comes Kerryon Santos with the kick. Kick is up for Santos. Kick is good for Santos. Bears are up 10-0. 7 plays, 74 yards. Justin Fields 3 of 6 and got the touchdown with it. And as the Bears pose right there, beautiful pose, beautiful teamwork here by this Bears team. 5 people watching the stream. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share this stream as the Bears pump this ball away. And here we go. Look at this. Nice little run there. 29. Getting to the 29-yard line. Hakeem Grant with there. All right, now here comes Joe coming in. So let's see what happens here with Joe. Can this Bears defense get him off the field again? Joe looking to throw. And incomplete pass. All right, so here we go, Joe. And, oh! And that was a completed pass. Now 3rd and 5. Can the Bears defense get him off the field? All right, here we go. And Khalil Mack with the fumble, and the Bears recover the fumble. Khalil Mack with the sack, strip fumble, and boom! Once again, but now Nichols. Low. Yo! Beautiful by this Bears defense. Now here comes the Bears offense again. Khalil Mack, man. You can't teach that. As Johnny Too Smart for Gaming. Yeah, dude, you're out of here. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I don't do all of that. Don't be disrespectful here on my channel. As Justin Fields looking to throw, and Justin Fields goes back and he gets sacked. What the hell was that all about, Justin? What was that all about? Justin is a sack. He could have thrown it away, and he just allowed himself to get sacked. That was a bad. That was very bad. Should have just threw it away. Another rookie mistake there by Justin Fields. Now it's 2nd and 23. Okay. Justin Fields looking to throw. He's looking. He got a man. Pass is complete. 3rd and 12. Yeah, see, when smarks like this comes onto your channel and to say disrespectful things, this is a franchise that I'm doing. So here we go. Justin Fields, 3rd and 12. Can he get something else going? Justin Fields gets the pass is complete to Jimmy Graham. 1st and goal here for the Bears. First and goal here for the Chicago Bears. Beautiful, beautiful. Justin Fields been throwing this ball with confidence. He's been literally going after these Bengals corners. And, man. And now 1st and goal. Can the Bears get something, get another touchdown here for the 1st quarter, as I believe that is Montgomery. Montgomery gets about 2. So now 2nd and goal, ball on the 2-yard line. And Justin Fields looking, and pass was incomplete, and plus it would have been caught. Even if it was caught, it would have been out of bounds anyway. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here for the Bears. Got a man in motion. Justin Fields might run it in for himself. Nope. Give it to Montgomery. Montgomery shakes the man, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Wow, David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears now a 16-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Nice run by Montgomery, and nice protection up front. Making a man miss, making a man look silly. Get him, Mr. Montgomery. And Justin Fields is happy. He drove down the field here. And now, look at that, 16-0. Here comes Santos with the kick. Kick is up. Point after is good. Look at that. Now here, Matt Nagy happy with his Bears offense right now, and the defense is playing fantastic too. Khalil Mack with the sack and fumble, and the recovery by now Nichols. And now here comes the Bengals now, and now they're on the 24-yard line to start their drive. Here comes Joe Burrow, and this offense for Cincinnati, it's only a minute 51, and they're down by 2 scores. So let's see what happens here. They have to hold on to the ball. They'll start this drive on their own 24-yard line. And there goes Joe Mixon running up the gun, and Joe gets maybe about 5 yards, and he does. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line. Joe's by himself. This is a shotgun formation. And, tipped. The ball was tipped by great coverage and great play from Richard Sherman. All right, and here we go. Joe looking, he's looking. Joe had a lot of time in that pocket. Throws deep, and pass incomplete. He could have had that, but that's incomplete. 4th and 5 coming up, and here comes the punt unit. Bears got away with murder on that one, though. The punt and fair catch. And the Bears start on their 28-yard line. And once again, here comes Justin Fields, 8 of 15 today, 142 yards, 1 touchdown today. 1 touchdown today. Justin Fields is having a very good game. And you can also say for this running game, too, as they give it to Montgomery up the middle. Montgomery gets maybe about 6, so now 2nd and 4. Montgomery having some fun on the sideline, as this next play might not be for him. It might be for Tariq Cohen. Second and 4. Oh, man. Horrible snap. Oh, and a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Bengals. That was Bell coming in there. And Montgomery fumbled the ball. I thought it was Tayrock Cohen. But see, look at that. Ball fumbled and was already scooped up. But let's see if they challenge it. Or no, he might have been down. He might have been down in the Bengals. Joe Burrow. Now we got a booth review. Yeah, he was down. So now the previous play is now under review. Let's look at it. Oh, yeah, he was down. Knee, all of that down. You can't coach that all day. There was no fumble. There's no fumble. This should be Bears ball easily. And I believe it will be Chicago's ball. And I see the offense still out there. So, yeah, it'll still be the Bears ball. So now it's 3rd and 3. One thing we got to do better protection of the ball. And Justin Fields threw it a little bit too early. So now 4th and 3. That pass was intended for Cole Kmet. All right, here we go. The Bears punt this ball away. Here we go. They punt the ball. And, oh, wow. Should have fair catched it. Now Joe Burrow have to start on his own 23-yard line. They're calling for Blake Martinez, and they get the ball out to Mixon. And Joe Burrow, who's 4 of 10, 33 yards, and he gets 7 out of that. Joe Mixon with his first catch of the game. Richard Sherman with his first tackle. And that is the end of the first quarter. It's been just a one-man team. The Bears are up 17-0. Here we go. Start of the second quarter here. 2nd and 3rd. Coming up here. And Joe looking to throw. Oh, he has a man open. Joe needs to get rid of it. And Joe just takes the sack. The sack. That was from Akeem Hicks. That's the second tackle. The second sack from this Bears defense. Let's show that replay again. Joe. Don't know what's going on with Joe Burrow. Look at that. Akeem Hicks. And Benal Nichols was there. But now that has to be... This Bears front line is having a game today. We are live for the Bears franchise. And 3rd and 16. And Joe completed a pass. But that was stopped by Blake Martinez. I'm so happy we picked up Blake Martinez. That dude is a beast. Now 4th and 3. All right, and they punt the ball. Punting the ball here and then. Oh, wow. Nice little move there. That could have been more dangerous if Akeem Grant would have been even more up in that field. Here comes the Bears offense. David Montgomery with 43 yards and 1 touchdown. With 2 touchdowns this season. All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. Justin Fields with the ball, and that's a first down. He got it. That was Mooney. And they're saying he was short, so now 2nd and 1. If I'm Nagy, I would challenge that. That is a straight up a first down, but Nagy doesn't want to challenge it. Justin Fields has not been running. He's been passing the ball. And they give it to Montgomery, who found an open hole. And Montgomery gets the first down. That's 8 yards after the contact. This Bears offense is getting some things going. They had some key things going last week, and this week they're pulling it together for this week. All right, here they go. Once again, this goes to David Montgomery, and he drags a man down while getting about almost there, about just a few inches shy of the first down. 2nd and inches. Now here comes Justin Fields looking to throw. He got a man open. That's Jimmy Graham, and that is a first down for the Bears. Justin Fields is playing phenomenal here in this first half. All right, and there we go. Once again, they run up the middle with Montgomery, and Montgomery gets about 4. Bengals are not happy. They are not happy with how their defense has been playing, and also their offense too. So here we go. Justin Fields gives it to Tercona, who makes a man miss, but Tayrock will only get 3, so it'll be 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 17-yard line. Can the Bears give another big play? Get a big play here to make this a 3-possession game. And Justin Fields looking, and he got a man open. That's Cole Kmet, and Cole Kmet gets the first down. Look at that. 152 passing yards by Justin Fields. Cole Kmet with his 2nd reception. Cincinnati trying to get something going here as the Bears move the chains. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chicago Bears. Here we go. Here we go. Justin Fields looking to throw, and he got him in! Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, his first touchdown of the season, and the Bears are up 23-0. Joe Burrow throwing his helmet in frustration. Do you blame him? Look at this dot by Justin Fields and Allen Robinson connection. Beautiful, beautiful. And the kick is up for Santos. Kick is good. 24-0 Chicago, and Joe Burrow trying to get his offense together here. Trying to tell him, hey, look, boys, what's going on? Help me out here. Good grief almighty. And here we go. We got a kick. And here we go. Cincinnati trying to get something going. And they will start on their own 25-yard line. And here comes Joe. Joe Burrow's not having a good game, and it really shows, man. Look at this. All right, here we go. And, oh, Khalil Mack coming in there, attacking Joe. And that was almost a sack. That would have been Khalil Mack's 2nd sack of the game. All right, here we go. Joe looking to throw, and he completes his man. What is up, Philly Sports Talk Podcast? First off, bro, because you're a part of it, got you as a mod here as we do Madden 3rd and 6. And Joe gets an incomplete pass. Joe has been terrible this game. 6 of 14, 51 yards and a interception to his belt. The Bears are up 24-0. And the Bears have another opportunity to score as Cincinnati kicks it away. And they will start on the 32-yard line. 3 yards for Akeem Grant, who also has a touchdown in this game. Justin Fields is here. Look at it. The last drive, he was 4 of 4 with 35 yards. Justin Fields has not been running, which has been a good thing. That means the offensive line is giving Justin Fields time to react. So that's a good thing here. And now here we go. Justin Fields throwing deep, and he got a man wide open. Pure dot. Beautiful by Justin Fields here. And that was Akeem Grant again. This Bears offense is kicking it to a whole nother gear. Look at this dot here by Justin Fields. A man wide open. Akeem Grant beat his man off the coverage. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a dime. Yes, a dime indeed. Here we go. It's 1st and 10. And they run it with Tercona, who cuts up on the side and gets about 8. All right, Bears, 2nd and 2 coming up. And Justin Fields is looking. He got time, and he got Allen Robinson, who broke out of tackle. Thought he was going to break out of another, and it's now 1st and goal here for the Bears. Again, the Bears are going into the red zone. Let's look at this. Justin Fields. Look at this. Justin Fields is having a game today. And first and goal here. I expect the Bears to run this. Justin Fields might. He already has 2 touchdowns this game, and they're going to run the ball with Montgomery. And Montgomery, he slides in there for the touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd rushing touchdown today, and the Bears are up 30-0. This offense is ready, even though there's some missing pieces, but they came here to play today. The Bears scoring up 30 points here before we get to the second half. And Kerryon Santos, here we go. The kick is up. The kick is good. If you have Justin Fields or David Montgomery or Kerryon Santos, Hakeem Grant, and Allen Robinson on your fantasy team, well, good God almighty, they are putting on a show for you in fantasy. And the bear down signals up as Kerryon Santos hits the kick. And here we go. And yeah, if I'm Cincinnati, you have to take a knee here. You gotta take a knee. And they take a knee, and a knee they shall. Joe Burrow, here comes offense. 31-0 here. Joe Burrow has thrown a pick. He has also coughed up the ball on a fumble. This Bears defense has been all over them, and it's been led by Khalil Mack and Blake Martinez and Richard Sherman. And look at that, nice by Lucas. That was beautiful by Lucas. Only gets a yard from Hurst, from Hurst, from Hurst, and that's Lucas' first tackle. And they give it to Hurst again, and Hurst trying to fight for some yards, and fight he shall. Now it's 3rd and 1. Joe's trying to finally find a target here. And they give it to Joe Mix. They give it to Joe, and Joe gets the first down. He gets about 3, so now 1st and 10. Edwards Jr. Look at this. Look at this. The Bengals trying to hype themselves up, because they have to score, because I believe they get the ball back in the second half. First and 10. Khalil Mack looking, and oh, that was almost picked off, but another bad throw by Joe Burrow today. Joe is having a very, very rough game after having that classic game that he had last week. Maybe the game plan was something different. And now they give it to Hurst again, and Hurst, he breaks out of a tackle. And that was Roquan Smith who lost the grip on the tackle, but Hurst was able to get 2 out of that. Here we go. Joe Burrow, and he gives it to Mixon. Bad throw. Very bad throw to give to Mixon, and a loss. That's a loss of yards. Eddie Jackson was there with the tackle. Now Nagy's loving what he's seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing from this defense. But now Hakeem Hicks was there. He was going to sack Joe if Joe did not get that ball off. And now 4th and 12 as the Bengals punt it away. And they give it to Hakeem Grant again, and Hakeem Grant gets to the 27-yard line. And here comes David Montgomery and the Chicago Bears. Look at these highlights here from Montgomery. Montgomery's been running down the throat of this Bengals defense. All right, so here we go. They give it to Montgomery, and Montgomery gets maybe about 2, and he does. If you're the Bears, you just want to score some more points. Let this fans go with something happy. They give it to Mooney. And look at that. Oh, man. Justin Fields, 236 yards and 2 TDs. Oh, man. Give it. Ball, hands off, and the Bears get the first down. That's Dave Montgomery again. Montgomery was 79 yards and 2 touchdowns this game with 17 carries. Defensive coordinator talking to the Bears defense as the Bears move those chains. And this is another just beautiful run by Montgomery. All right, 1st and 10. Justin Fields looking. Justin Fields throwing again. He got a man open, and that is that Robinson again? It is, with a one-handed grab. That's a 26-yard catch. What a game for Allen Robinson. And Cincinnati is like, are you kidding me? Look at Justin Fields with a nice little dotty. And that's a one-handed catch. Look at that. Got the man, Robinson, with one-hand catch. He mossed him. And now we're at the 2-minute warning here in Chicago. The Bears are looking to score to make this a 38-0 ball game. Can they do it? Well, let's see. Ball start on the 35-yard line. And a quick pass to Allen Robinson again. And Robinson gets the 1st down. All right, here we go. Justin Fields looking. Oh, Justin Fields throwing deep, and that was intended for Goodwin, but he overshot him a little. He overshot it. 2nd and 10 here for the Bears. Justin Fields looking. He got a man, and now it's going to be 1st and goal and a 1st down. And I believe that was Allen Robinson again. Good grief almighty. Cohen in motion. Justin Fields could have ran there, and he got a lot of time. And oh, wow, that could have been a touchdown for Hakeem Grant. But now 2nd and goal. I got to give this Bear offensive line something. They've been protecting Justin Fields, and I'm just shocked Fields has not run. They give it to Mooney, and Mooney gets about 4, and Chicago calls their 1st timeout. 3rd and goal, ball on the 6. They give it to Justin Fields one more time. Fields looking. Fields going back. Fields, he had to get rid of it because he was about to get sacked. And now 4th and goal. Hendricks was right there, and Joe is trying to hype his team up. And hype is what they need as Kerryon Santos comes in for the kick to make this a 34-0 game. And here we go. Here we go. Ball is up. Kick is up. Kick is good. 34-0 ball game. And look at this. Now Kerryon Santos looking to get another kick in here. And he gets the kick off. And here comes Cincinnati with the ball. And they get to the 23-yard line with 48 seconds left. If you're Cincinnati, you got to be thinking either Hail Mary or try to get at least to a field goal marker so you can have at least some points on the board. Because you're getting completely shunned by this Bears team. And Joe intercepts the ball, gets intercepted, and we have a flag. That was Roquan Smith holding on the offense on the interception. Wait, offense. Why would you say holding on the offense? It was Hakeem. Okay, this game is weird. They said offense. Yeah, Madden is weird. But anyway, here comes Justin Fields again. Fields gets the ball, and now the Bears call a timeout there. Ball on the 31-yard line. Joe Burrow throwing another interception. These linebackers have been the cornerstone here for this Bears defense. 2nd and 6. Justin Fields, and Fields throws an interception, his 1st of the ball game, and nope, he won't go all the way with it. That's Phillips with his 1st INT. Good grief, that was a bad pick. The pass was intended for Graham, but Graham got beat. Corner was just way too fast for it. Now here comes Cincinnati. Cincinnati got good field position here. They're on the Bears' 37-yard line. Cincinnati gave it up quickly. Now the Bears are giving it up quickly. And here we go. Here we give it to Joe, and now Cincinnati calls their 1st timeout. Alright, so Joe once again looking to throw, and he got it, and he gets tackled. 2nd and 4. It wouldn't make any sense for Cincinnati to run the ball. And they don't run the ball. And a first down, and he gets out of bounds. This is the chance for Cincinnati to put some points on the board. Here we go. Joe Burrow looking to throw, and he got a man. And it's taking four or five Bears. What is up, Sleeping Angels? What is up? Look at the score, dude. This is incredible. All right, and here we go. Joe Burrow. Joe almost got sacked, and Joe almost got sacked. Had to throw it away. And here comes Cincinnati with the field goal. They used all their timeouts. This will be Cincinnati's first points on the board if they get them. And they get it. So it's now 34-3. LOL, nice. Dude, Justin Fields has been the ball, has been the man on the mission. He's been possessed. So here we go. The Bears looking, yeah, it won't make a difference. It doesn't really matter here because now it's halftime. Yeah, Justin Fields has been the cornerstone of this Bears offense as the Bears are up 34-3. Like, look at the stats here. Look at that. Look how many passing yards. 282 passing yards, 90 rushing yards. And the Bears also got 3 takeaways. This Bears defense is something. Let's go around the league as New England and the Jets. And right now, Cam Newton's looking really good. It's 14-7. Zach Wilson, 6-15. Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, this game has not been updated, and it really shows. Let's go to Philly. Philly and San Fran. And, oh, Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick with 2 touchdowns. Jalen Reagor with a touchdown. And they are killing the 49ers right now. Eagles trying to look for their first win of the season. Now we go to Jacksonville and Denver. And Jacksonville and Denver, kind of a little bit of a show. Trevor Lawrence with 3 touchdown passes. Good Lord almighty. Melvin Gordon with a touchdown early too. Since Jaguars trying to go 2-0. Now as we look at these highlights here for the Bears, look at this. Look at Justin Fields. Look at the time in the pocket. And look at this beautiful throw from Hakeem Grant. Like, it's been nothing but pure, beautiful, and dominance. Can the Bears keep up their dominance? We're about to find out here as the second half begins. And here we go as Cincinnati will take it up here. And they will start on their 27-yard line. The Rams, who picked up a win last week, they're beating the Bears 14-0 as they about to go to halftime. Here comes Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has not had a good game. Let's just say, like, the numbers really don't lie. He has 2 interceptions in this game and also a forced fumble. And Joe trying to throw it quick to Hurst, and Hurst was not ready for that play. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. And well, Hurst is ready that time, and he breaks a tackle. Good grief, who was that? That was Roquan Smith. Hurst is killing Roquan right now as the Bears defense and some of the Bears defense and Justin Fields are talking. You can't celebrate, it's way too early. There they go, they give it to Joe. Joe Mixon, here comes Blake Martinez. Blake Martinez was all over that play as Mixon gets about 3. I love Blake Martinez. He's going to be the cornerstone. Him and Smith will be the cornerstones here for our linebacker core moving forward. And Roquan Smith brings him down. And now it's 3rd and 1. Can Cincinnati get stopped here? And here we go. And oh, whoa, how is that an interception? Wait a minute. So the ball's been picked off. That's Jalen Johnson's first interception. I need to see that. What just happened there? Okay, this is a pick. Let's see. Joe throws it. Oh, it hit his foot. Wow, it hit his foot. And Joe, wow, and Johnson picked it off. Here comes Justin Fields now, 20 of 32, 295 yards. He is 5 away from 300 passing yards. He has 2 touchdowns and an INT under his boot, but we're going to talk about that INT. And here we go. Fields looking, and Fields got a man. He passes the 300 mark. And what a way to share it with Jimmy Graham. 308 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. I'm saying Justin Fields is having a pretty solid day, even though he is literally going through the pocket. Like, he is, the Bears' offensive line is literally doing their job. He's only been sacked once this game. All right, here we go. And oh, wow. Running up the middle, Cohen got grabbed, and that's a loss of 14. And look at Joe Burrow talking, because that interception, that was not on Joe. That was just his receiver's foot decided to do it. And look at this defense again here. Look at that. Boom. Nobody was getting on the middle for Wilson. And that's on Cody Whitehair, not Sam Mustipher. All right, 2nd and 14. Justin Fields looking. And, oh, nice coverage there. That was intended for Mooney. But nice coverage there by Cincinnati. 3rd and 14 here for the Bears. Here comes Justin Fields again. He's looking. And, oh, that's picked off again! Fields, that's a bad throw by Justin Fields. And that was from Bates, that was from Bates the third. That's bad. That was a bad throw by Justin Fields. And that's his 3rd interception. His 3rd of the season. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. The pass was intended for Tariq Cohen as Jesse Bates the third gets there. Justin Fields was trying to go way too quick on that pass. So that's the 2nd interception and the 2nd turnover here by the Bears. Joe Burrow, yeah, he has 3 INTs. 2nd and 7 coming up. And they give it to Joe, who runs up the gun. And he gets a 1st down. And yeah, Joe has not been running a lot this game. That was his 7th carry of the game. And 1st and 10. They're in the shotgun formation. Khalil Mack was there. And, oh, nice breaking up the pass right there. Beautiful breakup. Number 37. That was very beautiful. An offensive coordinator talking to the Bears offense, trying to tell Justin Fields to calm down a little bit. 2nd and 10. All right, here we go. And Joe, he got it, and that's the 1st down. 1st and 10 here. And, oh, he dropped the ball right there, so it's an incomplete pass. Now 2nd and 10. And now Joe looking to throw. He's moving back. Boom! Oh, and the pass was completed. First right there to complete it. Man, that was crazy. And now Blake Martinez with his 6th tackle, and that was a loss of a yard. Like, look at this play. Look at the defense. You had Keem Hicks with the tackle. Then Hurst with the grab. You see Eddie Jackson and Blake Martinez coming at third for the tackle. They've been passing the ball 33 times, and like, passing has not been working. I don't know why they don't run it with Joe. And now the Bears trying to get an audible of their own, and Joe throws deep and overshotted his man. And now they go in here inside for the field goal kick. It should be a 45-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. So now it's 6-34. And Cincinnati with another field goal try as the Bears hold them off to another 3 points. And Sakeem Grant now, who has a touchdown earlier from this game, going up in the middle, and Justin Fields will start on the 31-yard line. That was a 28 yards per return for Mr. Akeem Grant. Passing today for Justin Fields, he passed the 300 mark, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The first interception, both interceptions were all on Justin. Like, he has to do a better job of securing the ball. And they give it to Montgomery, and Montgomery gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 1. As Allen gets his 3rd tackle of the game. So 2nd and 11. Here comes Justin Fields again. Fields looking. He gets it to Allen Robinson. And Robinson gets 2 for his troubles. All right, 3rd and 2. Lonely man in the backfield. 49-yard line, and Justin Fields had a man wide open, and that was Allen Robinson again. And now in Bengals territory on the 48-yard line, Allen Robinson with 100+ yards, and that's 400 offensive yards for the Chicago Bears team. Move those chains indeed. Allen Robinson's having a game. This Bears offense, I'm surprised they even put up 34 points in this game. Justin Fields once again looking to throw. He's looking, gives it to Montgomery, and Montgomery gets tackled. I know Sleeping Angels, right? Let's go. 2nd and 7. Montgomery with his first catch, and that's a gain for 3 yards. Justin Fields tried to throw it to Allen Robinson, and Robinson wasn't ready for that pass. 3rd and 7. Ball security. This is what I'm talking about. And, oh, God! Nice catch there by Marquise Goodwin. Or that's Ridley. That could be Ridley. Nope, that was Goodwin. With his first catch of the game at 28 yards. Let's look at that again. Please move the chains. Look at this. Look at this Dottie. Woo! Marquise Goodwin beat his man clean. That 11-yard catch. Wow. Now the Bears are back into the red zone. Can they score here? And they give it to Montgomery. Montgomery slipping, juking and jiving. And a timeout, and that is Hendrickson. And that's bad for Cincinnati. You can't lose Hickerson at a time like this. And on the field as we look. And this looks like it might be a wrist injury. Don't know if he'll be back for the game. Second and 3 coming up. Give it to Montgomery again. And Montgomery gets about 1 on the play. Here we go. Ball on the 8. All they got to do is just get 2. And they don't get the 2. Montgomery only got 1. If I'm the Bears, I would go for it here. You should go for it here if you're the Bears. And go for it and shall they do. 4th and 1. Is Cincinnati's defense ready for that coverage? No, they're not ready for the smoke as Montgomery gets the touchdown. That's his 3rd of the game. Touchdown Chicago, and now it's 40-6 Chicago. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can't coach this. Look at this. Gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery has been a beast. 3 touchdowns this game. 3. He gets 3 touchdowns this game. Montgomery has definitely gained his confidence back. Look at that. 40-6. Kick is up. Kick is good. Now 41-6. This was a 10-yard play, 70 yards, and with 3 minutes of possession. Nagy is happy. Cincinnati's looking depleted, dead, and confused. And here's the kickoff again. Cincinnati got to do a better job, man. Their defense has to do better. Montgomery with his 4th touchdown of the year. Here comes the Cincinnati offense. They just got to get some points here. You're just basically fighting for, not just for pride, but just for your dignity. Not just pride, but dignity. Your pride and your dignity. And here comes Joe. Joe again looking, throw, and he gets the man, and Took 2 men to get him down. That was Richard Sherman and Lucas. Lucas has been doing a phenomenal job in coverage. And they give it to Joe. And Joe breaks the tackle, and Eddie Jackson with the tackle. Eddie Jackson stood by his man, but it's all for naught because it's all first down. Keem Hicks shaking the rookie's hand.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing the shotgun. And almost picked off by Blake Martinez as he breaks that apart. And everybody's taking pictures on the sidelines. Bears offense deserves to take a picture after this. After this beautiful game. 41-6. And Joe, oh God, who was that? I think that was Khalil Mack. Hirsch beat off Khalil Mack there. 3rd and 3. Khalil Mack was not happy with that. I know he's not. And the 4th down and injury, and that's Higgins. Higgins is hurt. And now here comes the punt team for the Bengals. The Bengals now punt this ball away. There's been a lot of punts here, and now a fair catch, and that will go to the, I guess, a fair catch, and now his ball is on the 20. Justin Fields, what's there to say? The man's been phenomenal today. And now, look at this here, another quick little pass, and a, oh man, and that's, who is that? Is that Cole Kmet with his 3rd grab of the year? That's a first down. Everybody's getting involved here in this Bears offense as Davis Gaither with his 4th tackle of the game. 1st and 10. And Montgomery trying to run it up the middle, and I believe he got 5 off of that play, and yes he did. 2nd and 5. Bears defense is all hype. Yes sir, you damn right. Yes sir. And Justin Fields once again trying to do the pick and pop game. Got to do a little bit better of the pick and pop. 3rd and 5. Even if they don't get the first down. And they do get the first down. And that is Darnell Mooney with the first down. The fans are saying, let's go Bears. The Rams just scored a touchdown. It's 21-0. Let's move those chains. Can you imagine if this happened in reality? Like, look at this, like 41-6. Dude, I would be on cloud 9. Anyway. And now a flag. I think that will be holding on the offense. I think this will be going back. Yep, holding on the offense. And that's on Tevin Jenkins. That's the rookie's first. Fans not liking it, so now 1st and 18 for the Bears. And they're going to give it to Montgomery, and Montgomery doesn't get anything. 2nd and 18. Justin Fields going up deep in his own territory. Tried to give it to Mooney, and Mooney was just not there. Mooney has to do a better job of that, man. So now 3rd and 18. There we go. Defense saying watch 12. Justin Fields going back. Justin Fields gets sacked. He could have threw it away, and that's Wilson's sack of the game. First sack of the game. That's a loss about like 12. So now 4th and 32. I don't know why Madden won't let the quarterbacks just throw the ball away. Sometimes I blame that on Madden because it did it a lot in preseason too. So Bears having trouble stopping tackling. So here we go. This was going to be the last play before we hit the 4th quarter. And first down for Hurst. And Hurst has been the go-to guy for Burrow. Look at this. 17 in the first quarter, 17 in the second, 7 in the third. Yeah, there's no wonder. Like, it's just a tale of two teams playing great offense and defense, and that is going to straight for Chicago there. Joe gives it to Mixon. Mixon breaks a tackle, and now a timeout is called, and that's Joe Mixon. He is holding on to his hamstring. He is hurt. Coaching adjustment for the Bears. They want to be aggressive. They've been aggressive all game. They want to strip the ball here, and oh, strip the ball they shall. Blake Martinez with his second interception of the game. Blake Martinez with his second INT. And now that's the 4th interception by Joe Burrow. This defense, aren't you glad I traded? I had to trade Danny Trevathan, and I'm kind of glad I did for Blake Martinez. Blake is worth it. Blake better get an upgrade. Now here comes Justin Fields again. He's 27 of 44, 388 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Justin Fields has been phenomenal here today. Granted, the 2 turnovers, but you also got to give it up to that run game too. And Justin Fields scrambled for the first time in this game, and he holds on to the ball. And now we got a timeout. A timeout has been called. I don't know who got hurt. It looked like, no, it's Justin Fields. He was looking off the field, so here's Andy Dalton now. So what happened to Justin Fields? He didn't look hurt. He looked fine to me. See, this game is so weird. Or they might have just put in the backups in. I don't know. But let's just hope Justin Fields is okay. And now here comes Andy Dalton securing the ball. And Andy rushes. Andy Dalton is in. So yeah, that's not good if Justin Fields is hurt, or they just put Andy Dalton in because they knew this game is out of reach. Now they give it to Montgomery, who finds off the edge. And a first down from Montgomery, who has 3 touchdowns and 108 yards. Hold on, let me pause it real quick. Actually, no, I can't pause. I'm going to wait till the end of the game to see what happened to Justin. All right, 32. And Andy Dalton now is in. I hope Justin Fields is okay. That's not good for Andy to start. And they run the ball again, Montgomery. Okay, 3rd and 4. And the Bears has been running the ball, and that's all you can do. Andy looking to throw his first game. And Andy tried to throw it away, and now he gets sacked. Andy should have got rid of the ball there. And kick is good. Kick is not good. Sorry. Did Santos miss the kick? Yeah, he missed the kick. And Matt Nagy not liking that call. Let me go to normal, guys, and I will...
Here we go.
Yeah, I gotta see what happened to Justin Fields. Hope Justin Fields is okay. I hope it's not a 2 injury. So 3rd and 5 here coming up. And Andy Dalton. Let me see what happens here. Let me look. Not change of possession. Let me custom plays. Play key moments. So 3rd and 5 coming up. And almost. And Joe has gotten away with so much murder. He could have been sacked right there. And another bad pass. And Jalen Johnson right there. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And Joe And incomplete, turnover on down. Alright, so let me alright, hold on, y'all. I have to see what happened. This is the only way for me to see what happened. So let me go, not coaching, but let me look at the medical center. I need to know what happened. Okay, so a shoulder strain. It's just 1 quarter. So Justin Fields is done for the day, which I'm perfectly fine with. But bad news for us, Eddie Goldman will be out of the game for a dislocated shoulder. There's no telling how long he'll be out. As for the Bengals, Trey Hickerson, broken ribs. Yeah, he's gone. Joe Mixon, a torn labrum. Yeah, he's done. And Higgins with a dislocated ankle. Yeah, Cincinnati's in trouble. Well, let's well, yeah, let's yeah, let's go back to the end of this game. So, yeah, Justin Fields is done for the day. He has just a minor shoulder injury. He'll just be out for this quarter. And here we go, David Montgomery again with 121 yards. That'd be something if Andy gets something. And David Montgomery got the first down. They're going to give him the first. They got to. And they are. 1st and 10 for the Bears. All the Bears can do really is just take time off the clock. And that's what Chicago is doing right now. 5:40 and counting left in this game. 500 yards of offense from this Bears offense. That's insane. When's the last time you ever heard of a Bears team that had 500 yards of offense? I think that's a first. I think this is a game that Cincinnati would love to forget. But a game for the Bears to remember as Khalil Herbert gets in his first rushing for the first. And yeah, I believe Nagy is bringing in the backups. And he should. And Andy Dalton now is going to take over. Yep, the backups are in. And yep, Khalil Herbert. What a win for Chicago Bulls team. You mean the Bears or the Bulls? Are the Bulls winning right now? Wait, the Bulls won? All right, now Andy looking to throw, and Andy got a man open as Allen Robinson, and now 1st and goal for Chicago. Not so fast. Chicago wants to put a statement. Andy Dalton is in because Justin Fields got hurt, but it's only for just the quarter. So Justin Fields will be back for the next game. We gotta do a better job with it too. I don't want to risk too much. So yeah, so Andy Dalton is in for the game, and some of the other backups are in there too. We're winning 96-87. Let's go Bulls. And now here we go. And now Andy Dalton trying to sneak in. Does Andy get in? Andy Dalton gets in for the touchdown. Talk about disrespectful. The former Bengal Andy Dalton sacker. Dude, look at this. Look at this. How disrespectful. Kerry Santos missed a kick earlier, but kick is up. Kick is good for Santos. 48-6. Look at that. Andy Dalton having fun out there. Our backup quarterback, Andy Dalton. And here we go. There's nothing left for Cincinnati to do. 48-6. And now here comes a touchback. Now here comes Joe. 98 said we are in the 4th. How much time? Because remember, Atlanta. Okay, with Joe looking to throw, and nice tackle by Blake Martinez. Blake Martinez better win Defensive Player of the game because he's been phenomenal for us in this defense. He's been leading the defense. And now Joe looking to throw, and Joe got a man. Blake tried to get there. Blake was not there on time. As soon as I say something good about Blake, the game wants to say, not so fast there, young buckaroo. So 1st and 10. Now the Bengals want to do hurry-up offense. Now Joe, Joe Joe's about to get sacked. He had to get rid of that ball. Look, nice blocking up front by the Bengals. Now Joe with 200 yards. And now the Bears want to do, the beginning of the fourth just started. Wants to do something strip. And now here we go. And Roquan Smith now with the tackle. And now we're at the 2-minute warning. All the Bears really need to do is just intercept the ball. And that'd be it. All right, Joe looking. And Joe gets a man, and he's gone. That's a touchdown in garbage time. That was just bad coverage on Lucas right there. And that's Jamar Chase with his touchdown of the game. And there's defensive coordinators talking to him, but there's really no purpose because, I mean, there's no way Cincinnati can come back from this type of deficit. So now 13-48. Cincinnati is not happy. I mean, they got nothing to happy about. I'm shocked they won't go for an onside kick. Nah, they're just going to kick the ball away because they already know. All the Bears really have to do is just basically just kneel the ball. Just kneel the ball. Let's see if the CPU in Madden is just like 2K when it comes to these timeouts. Because like when you are like defeated, like the game will just literally. Nope, they're gonna run the ball. So that's stupid on the CPU's part. And okay, so they're just letting the clock run down. I don't know why they just won't kick it. Cincinnati's not gonna use their timeouts. So that's just bad coaching right there by Nagy. Maybe we need to talk to Nagy about that. And I think that's Ryan Null, or nope, that's Montgomery. 3rd and 7. And this is going to be the last play. The Bears are just basically trying to run. I don't know why they won't take a knee. God, Madden, you are weird. All right, and why would you pass the ball? Wow, yeah, that's straight Nagy. Yeah, Andy Dalton just wanted to be greedy. I did not like that play calling, but it doesn't really matter because the game is over. And this game is over. The Bears win 48-13. Bears get their first win of the season. Look at this, Justin Fields. Now they're showing, I don't know why they're showing Justin Fields getting sacked. Andy Dalton getting sacked. Okay, really, Madden? Really, dude? Okay, we get it. Look at this. Bears just dominated everywhere across the boards. 382 in passing, 176 in rushing. 5 turnovers from this Bears team as Andy Dalton walks off the field. Justin Fields is right there. So you see it's a shoulder injury, so he is fine. He just had to take a break. Let's just look at it now. Here for as the player stats here for the game. Justin Fields, he got banged up, and that's mostly on our offensive line, but he had an 86.1 passing rating. He was 27 of 44, 388 yards, completed 61% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. His longest pass was 41 yards. Joe Burrow with his first touchdown. Joe Burrow was terrible. 30 of 50, 239 yards, 60% of his passes. But look at this, 4 interceptions by Joe. 4 interceptions. The Bears defense came to play. The Ball Hawks were in. Mad, none of them were a pick 6. Andy Dalton, he had a passer rating because he had to come in because Justin Fields did get hurt. So let's look at the Bears when it comes down to rushing attack. Dave Montgomery, what a game for him. 3 touchdowns, 134 yards with 33 carries. He had Tariq Cohen with 3 attempts with 7. Khalil Herbert with 14. Fields with 10. That was his first of the game. And that's what got him injured in the first place. And Andy Dalton, he attempted and he got 11. Let's look at the receiving. Receiving has been phenomenal. What can you say about this right here? Receiving game was on point. Justin Fields with his passes, and this is the man right here. Allen Robinson with 10 catches, 137 yards. That was an average of 13.7 yards per catch. A touchdown, run after catch 31, Look at that. He did not drop the ball at all. Like, his longest reception was 26 yards. Darnell Mooney leading up to him with 8 catches, 93 yards. Graham, 49 yards. Hakeem Grant with 87 yards in the touchdown from earlier. Montgomery and Marquise Goodwin also played a big role. Let's look at blocking here. So the Bears, let's look at this right here. Who allowed some sacks here? I know, and that's Elijah Wilkerson and James Daniel. 2 sacks. I'm not too mad about the sacks here because we got to Joe Burrow a lot in this game, like a lot. Now let's look at the defense here. Roquan Smith and Blake Martinez are going to be the cornerstone of this defense when it comes to the linebacking core, with Khalil Mack on the left side. Roquan Smith was 7 a total of 12 tackles today. 12 tackles, 5 assists, 7. Oh man, like now Blake Martinez was the man today. 14 tackles, an interception. Roquan Smith with an interception. Here are the ball hawks, guys. Roquan Smith with an interception. Blake Martinez, Richard Sherman, who did a phenomenal job today as well in the coverage. Jalen Johnson with his first. Eddie Jackson and Jordan Lucas. Khalil Mack got a sack earlier in the game, but now Nichols with a sack earlier in the game. This Bears defense. Also Akeem Hicks leading up the helm as well. Kerryon Sanchez was 2 of 3 from the field goal. And he was 6 of 6 from the point after, so I'm not really worried about that. Pat O'Donnell did good. Kick return, punt return. But yeah, that is going to do it here for this. Let's get out of this game. Let's exit this game as the Bears win, guys. Chicago wins. So let's look at the injury report. I need to see if Justin Fields is. They might let him. I might keep him out. It all depends. If the shoulder injury is not too serious, I will have him play next week. So here we go. All right, look at this. Turnovers proved big. Forcing 5 turnovers, the Bears took advantage of the Bengals' mistakes to notch the victory at home. Bears outlast the Bengals 48-13, stunning the home crowd. Look at this. We make the headlines here. Top stories. The Bears got on an uplifting win in Cincinnati, erasing a large second half defection and snatching the impossible road to victory. Stunning the home crowd. The Bears got an uplifting win in Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah, this game is very weird. And let's look at the reactions here. Bucky Brooks says, Allen Robinson with 10 grabs so far. Unreal. People told me that David Montgomery was going to be held without a touchdown today. The coach. Let's see what coach has to say. Chicago came to play by snatching up 5 turnovers for the home crowd against Cincinnati. And yeah, that was great. Let's look at the draft. Any draft stories? No. Let's look at the league. Let's actually go to next week. Actually, let's look at the goals before we do anything. The following things: did everybody come to their goals this week? Well, let's look at the goals here. Let's look at the goals for our head coach, Matt Nagy. He won the turnover battle. Our offensive coordinator said pass for 275 plus yards. We did that. Defensive coordinator said picked off twice. We did. Game plan, throw 2 touchdown passes. Yeah, we all got something to cheer for here. Let's move on to next week. Let's advance to next week. The Bears go to 1-1. And I believe we take on Cleveland. And that is not going to be easy. I know Cleveland got a better overall than us. Simulating mock draft number 1. Yep, we take on Cleveland. Cleveland's 2-0. Cleveland's 2-0. If you look at the NFC North right now, we are We are tied for first place with Green Bay, the Vikings, and the Packers. Let's look around the news here of the league. Passing leaders. It's unreal. It's just really unreal. So let's look at this. Let me go to the news and let me go to draft. Is there any draft stories? What a hit. Okay. All right. So what a hit. Middle linebacker Emmanuel McDougall just sent someone to another dimension with that forced fumble. All right. So yeah, I'm going to be writing down a whole lot of names here, and then it's a new beginning for cornerback Juwan McNeil this week after transferring to Clemson for his final college season. Juice sign. Hello. What is up, Juice? All right, so let's see here. Which picks would land on which team if the draft took place? This is new for Madden. Yeah, let's look. So this would be if the draft would have started today. Look at this. The Raiders with the first round pick. Look at that. Kansas City. Green Bay with 3. Dallas 4. Eagles 5. 6. If the Eagles go quarterback, I would laugh. Yeah. Huh. Wow. So yeah, so let's leave mock draft number 2. I want to know what they think of the. Okay, that's mock draft 1. They're not doing mock draft 2 yet later on. So yeah, all right. So I don't want to scout yet because, like I said, I want to get offensive linemen. So I'm gonna wait for prospects and all of that. So now we take on the Browns, and that's next week. Overall funds. Let's look at the management staff returning to injury. All right, Damiere Byrd is able to play again, so Damiere Byrd is back. And Ridley is back too. So our offensive line, our offensive not line, our wide receivers are back, so that's a good thing. Really didn't need them this game, but when you have stuff like that, it really helps right there. So players ready to negotiate. You got 2 players that are ready to negotiate. Big decisions here. Allen Robinson's ready to proceed, and Hakeem Hicks is ready to proceed. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for Hakeem Hicks. I'm gonna have to wait. So these are the people that could be leaving us next season. My goal is to keep Allen Robinson. Hakeem Hicks, 31 years old, and like I said to myself, when you turn 33, I will try to trade you. And then you got Banal Nichols. Yeah, I'm keeping him. Damian Williams, I might not keep Damian Williams. Tashon Gibson, I need to see more. So, yeah, some people might be leaving. Jimmy Graham, I'm hoping I can resign. James Daniels, might keep him for a while for the right price. Richard Sherman the same way for the right price. RG3 for the right price. Goodwin, Damiere Byrd, Dalton's leaving. Mr. Burns, I have to see. Jeremiah Fetty, bum, gotta go. Jordan Lucas, I'm probably gonna keep. But yeah, other than that, there's a lot of people on here that might not be here next season. So yeah, we might have a lot of money to go around. Yes, I picked up RG3 as a 3rd string. I traded Nick Foles to the Giants, and I won the damn pick because I got Blake Martinez out the deal, and Blake Martinez has been a beast. So yeah, scout college players, not yet. Returning from injury is Riley Ridley, who got injured in week 1. All right, let me look at quarterback right here. I like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Jeremiah Fetty got to go. I'm gonna try my best to get rid of him. Um, would get rid of him for picks, but anyway, let's get to the weekly strategy for next week's game. I'm going to have to get with Justin Field. Oh God, Nick Chubb. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Cleveland's 2-0. Cleveland's offense, they're fourth in the league in points. They're number 3 when it comes. They don't really turn the ball over. They're passing. They're 20 in passing, which is unbelievable. Rushing, they're 4th in the league in rushing. Total yards is 16. So, And according to the play call tendency, they like to pass the ball. So let's see defensive game plan. Oh yeah, defensive playing. Yeah, Nick Chubb. Yeah, Nick Chubb is going to be defend the outside run. Yeah, we have to contain Nick Chubb. Now the offensive game plan that I really want to focus on. Top threats. Now look at the defense here. Points per game for the defense. Number 8, total yards. Okay, so passing yards. Oh wow. So we can throw the ball against the Browns, but we can't run. So yeah, passing might be the number thing. Sacks. They got 5 sacks, and they like to do zone blitz and zone coverage, and a lot of man coverage too. They're number 1 in takeaways. Well, they got 1 takeaway. They're number 28 in takeaways, 13 in sacks. Let's see. They want the blitz. You know what? Points allowed, 22. They got 1 interception. They want us to counter the blitz. You know, I might have to keep that as the regular thing. So here we go. Now look at this. Our defense is ranked number 12. We're number 2 in offense. That is hilarious. After that one game, we're number 2 in offense. Defensive scoring, when defense scores on us, 12. No, he's not gonna get fired. There you go. Defensive scoring. When defense try to score on us, we're number 12. Offense, we're number 3. Number 1 in yards per game. Offense total yards per game. That's number 1 after last week. Defensive pass, we're 22. We got to work on the pass. Offensive rushing, 11th in the league. Defensive rushing, number 5. Offensive rushing, number 1. Defensive turnovers, we had 7. We're number 1 in that. And offensive turnover, number 5. We're last when it comes to offensive turnovers. So, all right, let me go over here. Let me see what the coaching plan is. I want to see what the head coach is. He's saying okay, let's see what Nagy's game plan is. Never reach 4th down. Oh boy, I don't know about that one. I might have to change that one. I don't want to score 5. I don't want to shut out Cleveland either. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do when it comes to Nagy. And Nagy said never reach 4th down. Get 15 first downs. 70%. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. And let's say own 70% of time of possession. Because now the offensive coordinator wants rush for over, so he wants to run the ball. and Cleveland. Okay, you want to run the ball. And correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't it say that Cleveland is number one against the run? Yeah, no, 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 no. Justin Fields is gonna have to run this. He's gonna have to pass again. Defensive coordinator sacked the quarterback 3 times. You know, I'll accept that. Sacking him 3 times, I'll accept that. And the weekly game plan. Now, here's what I want the game plan to be. Another 2 touchdown pass for Justin Fields. I want to see him throw this ball and see what we can do here. And let's start the training and let's see what happens here. All right. Let's see. Justin Fields. Nobody is anybody injured? Let's see. So far, our offense is not injured, so that's a good thing. Let's look at our defense. All right. This Bulls game is intense. All right, so nobody is injured, so we are fully healthy. Yeah, we're tuned and ready to go against the Browns. This is not going to be easy. Defense, we're neck and neck in defense, but Cleveland's offense is better than our offense. Yeah, we have to stop Miles. We have to stop Miles Garrett. All right, update players. Who needs to get updated? What's the score? All right, so we got a lot of people. Tease Tabor. Let's start off with Allen Robinson. Look at his ratings here. Catching traffic has been phenomenal. He can do the deep route. Deep route is an 80. That's what might. Yeah, I might have to work on his deep route because I do love him to throw deep. Deep threat. So Allen Robinson now went from a 90 to a 91. Are we winning? All right, so Taquan Lewis. Taquan Lewis, you're gonna have to be a power rusher, buddy. .334 in the fourth. Yes, we're winning. All right. All right, Alexander Hambright. Well, he came back into the game. I want him to be more of like a pass protector. Cause I want him to protect Justin Fields. I really want him to grow. It says Tabor. Going man to man here. All right, so that's every Bears. So before I head out of here, I love when they say managed team. All right, let's look at the fan happiness after last week. All right, so here we go. Fans happiness is good. City personality hardcore. Oh yeah. Least popular roster rating. Yeah, the fans don't like the roster. Most happy, the market size. All right, so let's look at Fama Bears. Said Bears are getting a little tired of us out coached every week. Our staff is not performing. Okay. Tired of seeing our DVs get burned on fly routes. Don't bite on those fakes. Hashtag Bears. And come on, Bears saying the Bears have the best ticket price in the NFL right now. Ownership really really in tune with the fans. Yes. So overall, team success 19, team popularity. We went up in 15th. Market size is number 1, obviously. Rosters. Wow, last week 26. Now we're rating 29th. Yeah, good God. Staffing is 19. Stadium rating 18. Concession price is 7th. Merchandise is 7th, and ticket prices. Yeah, yeah. I made Bears games very, very cheap. Like, if you don't believe me, like, now let me look at the stadium here. Now it's under construction. The next step of the process will be choose your stadium. So, mm. So yeah, that's going to do it here for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the Bear franchise episode 2. Next week will be episode 3, a showdown in the dog pound. We take on the Cleveland. We take on Cleveland. And matter of fact, before I go, let me just see. Let me see what I can do with Allen Robinson. I would love. Let me see. I have to think of something for Robinson here. I want a 4-year deal. Okay, so how old is Robinson? He'd be 28. All right, 4-year deal, cap room. Okay, 4-year deal. This is the original deal I wanted the Bears in real life to give him. Like 13 mil, 8 million guaranteed. But I doubt he'll take this offer. Let's see if he takes it. Improving the bonus would go a long way. Improving the bonus. So salary and length are great, but it's the bonus. So yeah, he wants a big signing bonus. So yeah. So we'll like I said, I want to keep Robinson, but it has to be for the right money. So yeah. So yeah, that's going to do it here for me, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Bear down, everybody. Bears win in Cincinnati. Now we have to go to Cleveland and win there. Thank you guys so much. I will. Oh, matter of fact, no. Well, actually, no. This is something new too. God, answer media question. Jesus Christ. All right. Now before I go, that's from the coach. Allen Robinson is in his final year of his contract and has turned down your contract offer to this point. So how far apart do you think both sides are right now? Well, I like to think we're not too far apart. So while we haven't found common ground yet, we will continue to negotiate. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best. That's the best right there. That's the best answer right there. Other was saying, honestly, I'm not sure how far apart we are, but he's going to be a part of this team one way or the other. I honestly don't know. We have the price that we believe he's worth, but he's not budging. Nah, yeah, the first option was great. Merchandise prices per game signed. So -2 per not signed. So yeah, we got a big deal. We have to literally get Allen Robinson. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it here for me. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless you all. I'll see you guys next week, and until next time, peace.